In this new episode of our Comparative Analysis Series, we dive deep into the story of Kraven the Hunter, one of Spider-Man's most formidable and unique adversaries. To understand Kraven's incredible journey and his rise to power, we first need to explore his origin story, which is both complex and fascinating. Kraven the Hunter, his backstory and origins. Sergei Kravenov, later known as Kraven the Hunter, was born into a family of Russian aristocrats, but saw his family's fortunes dwindle over time. In a desperate attempt to prove his worth and reclaim the glory of his lineage, he pursued a life of adventure, traveling to Africa where he became obsessed with the idea of being the greatest hunter in the world. It was during an expedition in the African jungle that Kraven's life changed forever. While accompanying his lover, Mariah Crawford, Kraven was involved in an exploration chase. This journey tested him to his limits, not only as a man but as a hunter. Through this experience, he honed his survival instincts and hunting prowess in one of the most dangerous environments on Earth, Africa's wilderness. However, his encounter with the mystical wonder drug was what truly transformed him into the superhuman hunter he would become. Before we continue our deep dive into the story of Kraven the Hunter, we at www.derosentertainmentstore.com want to take a moment to offer you our Halloween Secret Unisex t-shirt for just $26.73. This stylish and festive tee is perfect for the spooky season, so don't forget to check the description box just below this YouTube video to find the link to grab your own sublime t-shirt today. Calypso and the Wonder Drug. Behind this transformation was Calypso, a mysterious and powerful voodoo priestess who played a critical role in Kraven's evolution. Calypso secretly supplied both Kraven and Mariah Crawford with a rare wonder drug derived from African herbs. This potion imbued Kraven with superhuman physical abilities, allowing him to hunt not only animals but also metahumans, making him the ultimate predator. Calypso herself is a shadowy figure, wielding great influence over Kraven. With deep roots in voodoo mysticism, she used her knowledge to manipulate others, often pulling the strings behind the scenes. Her relationship with Kraven was both romantic and tumultuous, marked by her influence over his descent into becoming the relentless hunter, obsessed with proving his superiority. By providing Kraven with the wonder drug, Calypso set the stage for his transformation, and her dark, mysterious persona forever left an imprint on his psyche. Kraven's legendary battle with Spider-Man. One of Kraven's most iconic battles in comic book history is his long-standing rivalry with Spider-Man. Kraven viewed Spider-Man not just as a foe but as the ultimate challenge and opponent worthy of his hunting skills. Their legendary battles were not simply physical confrontations but also psychological, with Kraven going to extreme lengths to prove himself superior. In their most famous encounter, known as Kraven's Last Hunt, Kraven captured Spider-Man, buried him alive, and took over the role of the web slinger to show he could surpass him. This event revealed just how deeply Kraven's obsession had taken hold, as he not only sought to defeat Spider-Man physically but also emotionally, by proving that he could be the better Spider-Man. Kraven's personality, before and after. Before becoming Kraven the Hunter, Sergei Kravenov was a man of nobility, driven by honor and the desire to restore his family's prestige. He was focused on becoming the best hunter in the world, but his personality was more grounded, as he pursued challenges with a sense of pride in his skills. After becoming Kraven the Hunter, however, his personality took a darker turn. The wonder drug altered not only his physical abilities but also his mental state, leading him to become more savage, impulsive, and obsessed with proving his dominance. This obsession became central to his identity, with Kraven increasingly seeing himself not as a man, but as a predator in a world filled with prey. He began to view life through the lens of the hunt, where failure was not an option, and his pride could only be satisfied by complete victory. Kraven's skills and abilities. Kraven's skills as a hunter were already unparalleled before the use of the wonder drug. However, after consuming the mystical potion, his abilities were amplified to superhuman levels. Superhuman strength and stamina. The drug gave Kraven the strength and endurance far beyond that of an ordinary man. He can lift heavy objects, run for long distances without tiring, and take down powerful enemies. Heightened senses. One of his most formidable abilities is his enhanced senses. His sense of smell, sight, and hearing were dramatically heightened, allowing him to track his prey with extraordinary precision. Kraven could smell Spider-Man from miles away, see through darkness with acute vision, and hear the faintest of sounds, giving him an advantage in any environment. Strategic genius. Kraven is not just a brute force, he is also a master tactician. His mind is sharp, and his ability to plan out his hunts makes him one of the most dangerous foes. He often outsmarts his opponents, studying them meticulously before making his move. His battle plans against Spider-Man were always calculated, and he often used psychological warfare to weaken his enemy. Hidden abilities, his sense of smell, hearing, and sight aren't just heightened, they are almost animalistic, giving him an uncanny ability to stalk, track, and defeat his enemies. He can pick up even the faintest traces of scent, see in almost total darkness, and hear sounds that most wouldn't even register. These traits make him a near-perfect hunter, especially in urban environments where he pursues Spider-Man. Conclusion. Kraven the Hunter is a character whose complexities go beyond mere physical prowess. His transformation from an honorable nobleman to a savage hunter, obsessed with proving his dominance, was driven by the mystical wonder drug and his dark relationship with Calypso. His battles with Spider-Man showcase not only his incredible skills but also the deep psychological layers that make Kraven one of the most compelling characters in the Spider-Man universe. With superhuman strength, enhanced senses, strategic genius, and an unrelenting determination, Kraven the Hunter remains an iconic villain who challenged Spider-Man, not only physically but mentally. His legacy endures as one of Spider-Man's greatest enemies, an apex predator in a world full of prey.